I'll tell you what, if you're going to drink on an airplane, you're going to want this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Listen, I know you have taken a flight somewhere, and I never really thought about this before, but they have those little circular indentations on airline tray tables that are supposed to hold your drink. In fact, they give you a little tiny napkin as well to put the drink on, and that kind of fills in the hole. So then it kind of moves around, and now the airplane's moving around, or someone bumps your tray table, or the person in front of you reclines their seat and it just shakes your tray table a little bit, or God forbid, turbulence or whatever is really holding on to that tray table. And because the tray tables are so small, you put up a laptop or something there and the drink is taking up all your space anyway. So what are you supposed to do? Well, I found this little device, and it is supposed to be the solution to all of those problems. It's called the BevLedge. You can see it's even meant for airplanes because of what it shows right there, a little airplane logo. But what this BevLedge will do is hold your drinks off of your tray table. So now you don't give up any of that precious space. First of all, it comes in this little velour that feels like a light polyester or something like that. Ooh, it's kind of interesting. First of all, we get a little BevLedge luggage tag. I like getting freebies. But here's the BevLedge itself, and hopefully this is pretty straightforward. There is a little card in here, which I think will probably explain how this works, but there's also some instructions printed right on it. I will say this is about 3 millimeters thick right there, 2 to 3 millimeters thick, kind of each of these panels, and it's kind of folded up like into thirds here. And it's just a plastic, and it's not a super robust, but it's a light plastic that seems pretty sturdy. So I'm just going to pull it here because you can see right there we have 2 little tabs of Velcro. That's all that's holding it together. But when it is together, you don't have to worry about it coming apart as much, kind of unfolded right there. All right, the instructions are here. And the first thing it says is, please refer to the easy use photos on the box for helpful visual instructions, which is also kind of funny because if I looked at that card, why is it referencing me back to something else? Why not just put those simple pictures on the card itself? So that's what it looks like. And I'm kind of hoping that even a dumb person like me can use this. So what you can see here is we've kind of got half moon cutouts that'll hold the bottom of the cup, round cutouts here where the cup will go. This is for your smartphone. And then you can see we have another tab right there. So basically it's just going to fold like this. And I think you put these little feet in there, just like that. You kind of have to twist it a little bit to get those in there, but now they're in there and they're not going to come out. And now what I can do is drop in this back plate into the window. I'm assuming the window sizes are standard or pretty standard, and that should kind of fit in behind the space there and give you a little beverage tray that will hold your beverage in place and your phone, and it'll be off to the side here. Now, if you don't have a window seat, this will be awkward to use. Be like, excuse me, do you mind if I put my drink over here? Well, I hope you're friendly with the people sitting next to you, but I am super excited about using this. I guess I'm going to have to book the whole row to myself to see if it works, but we're going to give it a try. All right, so what I realized is that this thing is pretty clever. The width of the material is basically the same width as the window shade that slides down. And so it's using that same groove or that same negative space that all windows have. So they all have kind of that similar window shade space there. And you kind of have to turn it, like put it in at a 45-degree angle so that the 2 ends of the BevLedge fit into the track, and then you can drop it down. And then it does stay in there pretty good. It wiggles maybe just a little bit, but it doesn't flex or make you worry that it's going to pop out. It obviously holds the phone perfectly. I actually did use it with a drink. And the nice thing is that all the airlines use those small little tiny plastic cups. And so it's a perfect fit for it, and it holds it really nicely. And the other thing that I know and that you know is that the tray tables, especially when you're in coach, which is where I fly, and I'm lucky to be able to fly there, are so small that if you have a MacBook Air like I do, the small one, and it's on that tray table, you don't have a space to put your drink. It ain't going to fit there. So the nice thing about this BevLedge is if you are sitting in the window seat or you're sitting with friends or family in your row by yourself, you could absolutely use one of these things, and it is fantastic. So if you want to pick it up, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.